So I asked this question to Trump supporters. And it's just one question. And I really would like to know the answers to this question. Without mentioning Kamala or Democrats in any way, why is Trump getting your vote?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy. You get your goddamn ugly ass.
I asked that question. And when I asked that question, I was given three three topics on why. Okay. So the first topic on why was better economy. That was the first topic on why when I asked. Okay, so when you think about it, right, we're sitting here and we're trying to figure out, is it a better economy between Harris or Trump? Because for some strange reason, you guys believe that Kamala Harris is the one that dictates policy as the vice president. She does not. She is the vice president. Joe Biden dictates policy. That'd be the same thing as saying, well, what was Mike Pence's policy under Donald Trump? See, that terminology of under Donald Trump means that the buck stops with the guy who's at the top, which is Donald Trump. So the buck stops with the guy that's at the top, which is Joe Biden. Kamala Harris is not the president right now. She's just the vice president, but whatever. So it was better economy. Well, when it comes to the economy, the biggest determining factor of this is the debt. That's the biggest determining factor. So if we're thinking about, if we're just referencing debt, all right, just referencing debt and nothing else, then what we should be saying when we're speaking about this is that Donald Trump added more debt to the national deficit than any other president. Donald Trump did. Yeah, so if you look at the top of that, you'll see that when Clinton got it, the debt was $5.3 trillion when Clinton got it. Clinton added $400 billion to the debt in 2 terms. So when he gave it over to Bush, it was they had a surplus. They was doing good. The economy was good. We were good because our debt was extremely low. When Bush got it in his first term, he added 1.9 trillion to that, and then in the second term, he added 3 trillion. In his second term, he added 3 trillion. So in 2 terms, George Bush added $4.9 trillion to the 5.3 trillion that it already was, which means that prices went up. Food, gas, whatever. If it went up a lot or it went up a little, they still went up. I'll get into this here in a second, but I just want to go over this right here. So when Obama got it, national debt was $10.6 trillion. He added 5.8. So he added, in his first term, he added more debt than the 2 terms of George Bush, who were also at war in the middle of it. Okay, so in his second term, he added 3.5 trillion. So he added 2.3 trillion less in his second term, his second 4 years, for a total $9.3 trillion. So in 2 terms, in 8 years, he added 9.3 trillion in 8 years, which if all you gotta do is cut that in half. 4.5, 1.3, basically $5.8 million is what he added, basically. So if you look at Trump's 4 years, in Trump's 4 years, his total 4 years, he added $7.8 trillion, which is more than any one time for anybody. Anybody. He took it from 20 trillion, which is what he got it under Obama and went to damn near 30 trillion. That's what he did. Joe Biden got a damn near $30 trillion debt and added $6 trillion to it. So when the Democrats are in, they add less debt. When the Republicans are in, they add more debt. I didn't make these numbers up. I'm showing you right now. This is according to the Washington Post, which is a conservative fucking West name, and is based on, as you see at the bottom, the source is the Department of the Treasury right there. Not the Department of me. This is the Department of the Treasury. So if you really want to keep it a stack, say who's better on economy, it is not Donald Trump. It is not Donald Trump at all, because if you're adding debt, you have to pay that debt back. All right, I'm going to be extremely rudimentary. I'm going to be very, very high level on this. If you borrow $100 from somebody and the interest on the $100 is $1, and you just say, oh man, that's cool, I'll pay that back, no problem. Then you just keep borrowing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Well, now your interest is continually going up. Well, now the people that you borrowed it from are saying, bro, in order for me to get my money back, you're not just going to give me all my money back right away. That doesn't happen in this landscape. So for me to get my money back, I raise your interest. Right? Now I raise so now it's $100, here's $1. It's $200, it's $2. It's $300, it's $3. It's $400, it's $4. So now that's your interest. So you're paying me the interest before you get to the actual debt. You guys know how this works with cars, right? You buy a car, a car says $20,000 for a car, right? It says 20,000. But you wondering why, bro, I'm paying $500 a month. Hell, $500 a month, you 20,000, that's X amount of months right there. Well, when X amount of months go by and you still got fucking $7,000 to pay on your car, you're like, what the fuck? You end up paying $50,000 for a $20,000 car because of the interest. So high level, it's the exact same thing here. Yeah, your debt is $30 trillion. You're gonna end up paying fucking $60 trillion because of the fucking interest. Whatever, bro. So how they get their interest, how they get it back, is they raise the price of things. They raise the price of things in order to pay into the debt, into the interest. It's like paying extra money on your car, right? You pay extra money on your car, so your interest, you can pay into the interest so that you can get past the interest and start paying directly into the amount of the car. Because if you look at your car note, you're paying $500, $350, $400 is going to the interest, and then the remaining money is going to the balance of the car. Most of the bread is going into the interest. But if you're adding money to it, then you're adding money to pay off that whatever percentage interest, so you can pay more into the actual cost of the car. It's the same thing with this. Well, if you're adding money, right? If your car note is $500 and you're adding, say you're adding $200. Now you're paying $700 instead of $500. Well, that's going right into the actual cost, the book value cost of your car. Well, where are you getting that extra $200 from? Yeah, well, the economy gets that extra $200 by raising prices on things. Then they get that extra $200 to add to the debt, and there you go. That brings your debt down. I mean, it's very high level and it's very rudimentary. You can go into a lot more detail, but people don't be giving a fuck about the details, man. They just run with the excuse that, oh, the national debt is high. Nobody even know what the fuck it is. You don't know who you're borrowing from. Y'all motherfuckers don't know nothing about it at all. And you don't even talk about the debt until it's every 4 years. Then you have our national debt, man. Our national debt's our national security and our national debt. You don't care. Whatever. So that's the first one, y'all. It's the better economy. Well, clearly the economy is better under Democrats because Democrats have to fix what Republicans mess up. Republicans get a surplus. They fuck it up. Democrats come in and have to fix it. And then Republicans get back into office and claim, oh, the national debt is so high. They get back into office and fuck it up. And the Democrats is too stupid to say, you're raising the national debt. Look at the track record. We're fixing it. And then you guys come in and campaign on saying you guys can do better. And you never do. Okay. So the next thing is the border. This one is extremely stupid, y'all. Because if you look at this, this is 2022, what I'm showing y'all, right? This is 2022, what I'm showing you. If you look at this, what you're looking at, y'all, what you're looking at is the immigrants in America, the immigrants of 2022, and how much money they added to the economy. Yeah, you see the first one, the better economics. Well, when immigrants come to America, illegal immigrants come to America, and this was in 2022 right here, most of them are looking for jobs. Well, if you're an illegal immigrant, you can't get a corporate job. Bro, you can't even work at McDonald's, bro. The jobs you get are working in the fields. The jobs you get help farmers. Yes, it doesn't matter if you farmers, y'all hate it, you hate this, what I'm saying, and oh man, it's, oh, let's get Trump. That's fine, whatever. But y'all tried that in exporting or getting rid of all the farmers in Florida, or getting rid of all the immigrants, the illegal immigrants in Florida. How'd that work out for you guys? How'd that work out? Y'all were out this motherfucker begging them to come back. Because y'all was fine. Yeah, get rid of them. Deport them all. Blah, blah, blah. Until they all left your fields. When they all stopped picking your goddamn fruits. All them fucking strawberries and shit. When they stopped picking your fucking fruits in Florida. Then what happened? Now y'all going, talking to the Mexicans, asking the Mexicans to come back. Bro, niggas ain't going to the fields, bro. We been there and did that. 400 years, bro. We not doing that again, bro. You bugging. White people damn sure ain't doing it. They're damn sure not going to the field for minimum fucking wage. You're fucking bugging, bro. What? Minimum wage to sit out in the sun all day long and pick bushels? Bro, these fucking illegal immigrants are not in the fucking, they're not in the goddamn union. Nobody's telling them what healthcare they can get and all. They don't, nobody tell, no, take your punk ass out there and pick them strawberries. They're not even getting minimum wage. Motherfuckers getting like, we'll give you fucking $3 a bushel. Yeah, well, if I'm giving you $3 for a bushel of strawberries, then guess how much the strawberry price is? I'm only giving $3 for a bushel. There's fucking a couple hundred strawberries in a bushel. And I'm not saying it's that. It might be just 100. I don't know. But there's a damn sure there's a lot of them in a bushel. Well, if there's a whole lot in the bushel, when you take those strawberries and you put them in those plastic containers and sell them into Walmart and shit like that, yeah, them things in Walmart are like $6. Or like 10 of them, 15. Okay, well, if you make the bushel $2 for a bushel, well, now the price of the strawberries at Walmart or wherever y'all get the strawberries can drop because it's cheaper from the farmers. If it's more expensive from the farmers, well, then Walmart or wherever you get your strawberries from has to raise the price so that they can get their benefits. They can get their profit. They have to raise the price for them to get their profit. So if there's no illegal immigrants picking these fucking strawberries and shit like that and cutting these down, these fucking bananas and picking these fucking sugar cane and pineapples and all this other kind of shit, if they're not doing this, well, then you are paying Americans American wages. Paying Americans American wages. One, they're not going to do as good of a job as these illegal immigrants. I don't give a damn what y'all say. It's not going to happen. Because who are you going to hire? What Americans are you going to hire? You're going to go to the hood and start offering the niggas selling drugs, making fucking thousands of dollars? You're going to offer them a better life? Hey, let's offer you a better life. Let's do it the fair way here. Come work for me and come sit out in these fields and pick these fucking strawberries. Give you $7 an hour minimum wage. No health care, no benefits. but at least it's an honest day's work. Who are you pitching that to? Who the fuck you pitching that to, bro? No one's going to do that. No one. There's not one motherfucking person that's going to say, you know what? I'm making $10,000 every fucking 4 days, busting down this pack. Let me just go ahead and stop this and go out into those fields and pick them strawberries. You know what I'm saying? And if I do a good job picking them strawberries, I could make $100 a day. I just might be able to make I can just pull myself up by the bootstraps and just make, man, ain't nobody doing that shit, bro. No one's doing this. No one's going to be out in the fields picking shit. And if you do have to pay them, then you have to pay them a different wage. You have to pay us, Americans, legal Americans. You have to pay us a different wage. You cannot pay us $2 a fucking bushel and think that's a good thing. It's not. But it is a good thing to these illegal immigrants, because $2 to them is like fucking $20. So if you're like, oh, here's $2 a bushel, they're saying it's $20 a bushel. That's what they're doing. It's $20 a bushel. What? $20 a bushel? Hell yeah. Let's get it popping. Let me get this 500 fucking bushels at this bitch. That's why they'll be out this motherfucker. No suntan lotion, no water, nothing. They just got a little cloth that they tear off and throw it over their head so they can try to keep the sun out their fucking, out their eyes and shit. Just a little cloth tied around their head. Tie it, we'll use one of a fucking piece of a rope, tie a little cloth around their head and be out there all fucking day long. All day. Just chill, just fuck it. Singing Mexican hymns and all kinds of shit. La 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 bum ba, la dum 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 da. Just picking strawberries all fucking day long. Minding their motherfucking business. Glad and happy to do it. Then they go back, they get their little fucking money. You know how much they send back? In 2022, they sent back $81 billion back to wherever fuck they came from. That's the amount of American money they sent back. However, they were getting paid, y'all. They were paying taxes. They were paying taxes. These immigrants were paying taxes. Their bread was getting paid. So if I'm paying you $2 a bushel, if I'm not paying you minimum wage, I'm paying you by the bushel. If I'm paying you this, there's taxes that come out of that. So you're not getting $2 full. You're getting $1.50. There's taxes that come out of that. The problem with this scenario is that at the end of the year, for income taxes, you don't get income tax returns because you don't have a social security number. You are just paying into the national debt. That's what immigrants are doing, paying into the debt. In 2022, the immigrants added $2 trillion to the economy. $2 trillion. That's what they added. $2 trillion in 2022. Well, our debt, our national debt, under Donald Trump, got to $34 trillion. If the immigrants, the illegal immigrants who are out this motherfucker working, I'm not talking about the ones doing bad shit, lock them motherfuckers up, but the ones out this motherfucker working, which is the majority of them, the high 90%, high 90% are actually fucking working, and they're doing the labor that none of us will do, sitting outside a Home Depot waiting to get picked up. They get paid and they get taxed. Yeah, their paychecks is getting taxed. Even when you're paying these motherfuckers under the table, you're making out like a fat rat. Yeah, you may be getting taxed, but you're getting taxed as if you did all the fucking work yourself. You're paying these motherfuckers $100, $25, $50, and they work for you all fucking day long. And you're getting taxed as if you built these whole houses all by yourself. Instead of having fucking 15, 20 motherfucking illegal immigrants that you drive over there in the back of your fucking Dodge and y'all all jump out and build this motherfucking house. Yeah, you're getting taxed as if you did it yourself. So you're making off like a fat rat. Fat rat. And all of this bread, and for the ones that are getting taxed, all of them, they're putting that money, that tax bread is going. If you guys have no, if me, I don't owe any money in taxes. I don't owe any money. If I don't do my income tax return, that's on me. That's free money to the government. They're not going to reach out to me and say, hey, you didn't get your money that we owe you. They owe me this money. If I don't do my taxes, if I don't do my income tax, they don't care. They only care if I owe. They only care. They'll tell you all the time, oh, you got to make sure you do your tax. They take your taxes every month. They take your taxes constantly. They tax you, and then they tax you some more, and they tax you some more, and they tax you some more. It is up to you to get some money back. If you don't get no money back and you don't owe any money, they're not going to reach out to you to give it to you. This blows my mind. It blows my fucking mind, bro. It blows my mind. Blows my mind. Illegal immigrants, if they are working, are they are a huge addition to the American economy. So when you say border protection, a wall does not fix the fucking border. They do tunnels. A wall doesn't fix it. What fixes the fucking border, what fixes the border protection is more patrol agents. What fixes that is more judges and more fucking border judges, more border lawyers, more motherfucking border security, more people manning it more. Those people that you're giving those jobs to are higher paying jobs. Those are not illegal alien paying jobs that are at the fucking picking strawberries. Those are higher paying jobs that should require some education. They should require some things so that you can pay them more money so they can drive back and forth day and night up and down this motherfucker, making sure that motherfuckers aren't crossing illegally, ain't being trafficked and all kinds of shit like that. Yeah, that's how that's supposed to work, bro. And there was a bill that the Republicans killed on behalf of this man just so he can campaign on it. They did not want a fix. They wanted a campaign problem. Because if there's a border, if the border is secured, which it could have been, then what does he campaign on? Does he campaign on that? He only has to campaign on the better economics, which is not true because he got Obama's economics. And what's so crazy is you guys will constantly talk to me about how, oh no, gas prices. But bro, what did you guys talk? That was Obama's doing. What any president, doesn't matter who it is, first year or two into your term, you're trying to fix or adjust or change the last president. It's the last 2 years of your term. Last two, those are the ones that's your bread and butter right there. The last two. And this man's last two was the motherfucking pandemic. This man had a slam dunk. And I say that respectfully to all the people that lost their lives, but he had a slam dunk with the pandemic, bro. You just follow what's going on, follow these things. All the people that's so up in arms and so mad about masks, they weren't mad about masks. They were only saying that because this man said it. If this man would have said that masks are good, then he would have rocked on with it. He would have rocked on. If this man said that you know the what's his name, the pandemic was a problem and we're gonna get it under control and blah blah blah, and everybody was rocking with him, man, he would have been fine. It was a slam dunk for this man, slam dunk. And then he comes out and wants to take the warp speed stuff. Oh, warp speed was my idea, but you told people to drink bleach and that it wasn't even real and that COVID would go away in the wintertime. These are all facts, bro. All facts. This is not on one side or the other. They're just facts. He had a slam dunk to fix this. A slam dunk. You focus on warp speed. You focus on getting these things down. You have to lock things. You didn't lock things down because of your huge donors. Your huge donors are the ones that told you we're losing money. Your billionaire donors. Billionaires want to be trillionaires. And that's the reason why they told you, open this shit back up. And you started to open it back up, causing mass deaths. The people that follow you like a cult would have listened to you if you would have said, hey, this COVID ain't no fucking joke. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna fix this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can blame it on anybody you want to blame it on. Blame it on China all you want. Doesn't matter where you blamed it at. It matters what you did with it. And the man didn't do shit. Allowed hundreds of thousands of people to die. Talk about keep shit open. Oh, whatever, man. Whatever. He had a slam dunk. He fucked himself in the last 2 years of his presidency. But this border protection shit that you're talking about, border this and border that and border this and border that, is so wild because Obama was the deporter in chief. He deported so many people. They called the man deporter in chief. Now you're still talking about border protection and Democrats don't do border protection. Like, what the fuck you talking about, dude? What are you talking about? You never closed the border. The border was always open. It was never completely shut down. Why didn't you shut it down as the president? Why didn't you, Donald Trump, shut the border down completely? Everything's shut down. Nothing, you can't come in, you can't go out. It's all shut. Why didn't you do that? Because you can't. That's why. So when you say, oh, I'm going to do an executive order this and day one, I'm going to shut the border down, but you can't, bro. It's a fucking talking point that Republicans use. It's a dumbass talking point, because if he could have, if shutting the border down was within his control, he would have done it in 4 years of being as the fucking president. He didn't do it one time. All he did was blame the Democrats. Oh, the Democrats ain't helping. The Democrats don't. Okay, well, the fuck you need their help for? You're the president. Just do it your motherfucking self. Why do you need their help? That's what you're saying now. We can shut the border down right now. You can't. No, you can't. No, the fuck you can't shut it down. You can slow things, but you can't shut it down. You need Congress. You need congressional approval for that shit. Whatever. I'm not going to go into the weeds. I'm going to keep it as low profile, as high profile as I possibly can, because going any higher than that, motherfucker's going to be like, oh God, yeah, oh God. So the other thing they say is there was no new wars under Donald Trump. No new wars. Either no new wars or no wars in general. That's what they say. What the fuck is you guys talking about, bro? What are y'all talking about? Bro, there are no American fucking soldiers in the Ukraine fighting for Ukraine or Russia. There's no American soldiers in Israel fighting for Israel or Hamas. There's neither one of them. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? No new wars. You're making that as a talking point? This is the motherfucker that was trying to get out of NATO. What the fuck are you talking about? This is the same guy when he was president and the Trump people were president. Oh, we don't care about let them do what they want to do. They do it. We're not getting involved. We're not doing this. We're not doing that. We're not involved, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Do we send some bread? Yeah, but we send bread under him too. We sent bread all around the fucking world. What the fuck y'all talking about, bro? We sent bread. We sent money all around the world. Yeah, he was trying to lower the money. Try to say, if you guys don't do this, then we're going to pull out of NATO, which is what Putin wants. Yeah, if you guys don't do this, if you guys don't do that. What if we talk about Kim Jong-un, and when Barack Obama was going to visit Kim Jong-un, the whole entire Republican Party, we don't even talk to dictators. This is crazy. He should be impeached just for talking about this. He should be impeached. And then in the very next, when this man becomes president, he just does it. And the same motherfuckers say, man, it's just so great. It's great to have peace. Like, what the fuck you guys talking about, bro? Like, bro, if you want to vote for the motherfucker, just vote for them. Why you don't gotta lie about shit, bro. Just vote for the motherfucker. No new wars. What fucking wars? What new wars are under Biden? What new wars are under Harris? What the fuck new wars you talking about? We are not in wars. What the fuck you talking about? What you talking about? And then you'll say, oh man, well, he didn't know. We didn't have no war. We have the bro. What? Hold up a second.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting, and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You know, you think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
But his death does not mark the end of our effort.
A beautiful dog. A talented dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. But here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book. So there were 12 hits. All did very well.
You guys can't be fucking serious, man. Can't be fucking serious. So you praise the man for killing Abu Abar al-Baghdadi. And then you say no new wars. Well, what the fuck was he doing then? What was that? What the fuck was that? Oh, he didn't make that war. He didn't make that war. That wasn't his war. He didn't make that. Well, which one did fucking Biden or Harris make? Which one did they make? Because the last I checked, they were in office after this 9/11 was started. The last I checked, they were in office. Just like this man was in office after 9/11. They were in office after 9/11. So what the fuck you talk about no new wars? What the fuck talk about? Oh, well, if Trump was in office, then Trump would have just told Putin, don't invade Ukraine, or he would have told Hamas to don't. You don't think. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Seriously, come on, y'all. And you start talking about this debacle when it comes to Afghanistan, bro. Are you guys fucking retarded, bro? Are y'all retarded? You do realize that Donald Trump is the one that set the time frame when the American soldiers have to leave out of Afghanistan. He set the time frame, and he set the time frame for after his fucking term was up, his 4-year term was up. He said it in his supposed second term is when he set the time frame to move out of Afghanistan so that he can use that as a tool to say, I brought the soldiers home. That was a campaigning tool for his second term. I brought the soldiers home. All everybody said they couldn't do it. No one couldn't. They said it couldn't be done. Everybody said it couldn't be done, believe me. But I'm the one that got it done. That's the reason why he said it for the second term. He could have just did it right then. There was nothing stopping him from saying, you know what? I'm bringing you guys home right now. I'm ending everything. He could have did it day one. His first day, he could have did it in 2016. He could have did it in 2017. Hey, I'm bringing you guys home. By the end of my term, I want everybody out. That would have gave fucking 3 fucking years, bro. All of 17, 18, and 19. He gave him 3 fucking years to bring everybody home. But he set a deadline in his second term. And then when he set the deadline, Biden came in and had to fucking honor this motherfucker's deadline. If he didn't honor it, they would have called him a warmonger. Oh, you're keeping the soldiers in there. Their war is over with. Blah blah blah. Like, listen, bro. This is why I asked this question. Because you guys tell me it's the economy. The economy is better under Democrats. You guys tell me the border is better under Democrats. You guys tell me the war. The wars. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? A Republican, George W. Bush, is the one that initiated all that shit. Bush went into Iraq. Bush did that. When Afghanis and Saudis attacked America, he went into Iraq. Bush did that. So that leads me back to this question right here. Let's remove Kamala Harris completely from the picture. Why are you voting for Donald Trump? Why? What is your purpose? What's your point? Don't talk about no fucking Democrats, and don't talk about Kamala Harris at all. And I just broke down the 3 things that people said this is the reason why you rock with this man. And all 3 of them are better with Democrats. All 3. So since they're better with Democrats, then someone please tell me, why are you voting for this guy? Once again, I don't give a damn who you vote for. Vote for who you want, because whatever. Vote for who you want. But why are you voting for him? And don't mention Kamala Harris, and don't mention the Democrats. Just tell me about this guy. Strictly about him. What is this guy going to do for you? Don't fucking tell me, well, what is Kamala going to do for you? That is not what I'm asking you. This is not about her. It's not about the Democrats. It ain't about AOC or any other fucking Democrats you want to bring up to. Squad or where. It's not about none of that. I don't give a fuck about that. Or them. I'm asking you guys a very simple question. Why are you voting for him? So your answer should be around him, not the Democrats, not Kamala, not the fucking squad, not nobody else. It should be around him. You should be able to tell me what this man did specifically that you guys rock with, that you want back. Because y'all fired him if you forgot. Y'all fired this man. So what is it that he does so good that you want back? What is that? Damn sure ain't taxes. Because the taxes that we're in right now, we're getting raped badly. And it's his tax plan. It doesn't even expire until next year. It's his tax plan. So we're still under his tax plan right now. So don't tell me about motherfucking tax plan. Don't tell me about tariffs, because tariffs don't fucking help the economy at all. Tariffs cost more money to us. More money to us because we have to pay them fucking things. Y'all can't be this fucking stupid to think that, oh man, we're going to put a tariff and China's going to have to pay the tariff. It doesn't fucking work that way at all. It doesn't work that way at all. The tariff is on, it comes to us. We pay that. These other they're not paying that shit. We pay the tariff. We pay. That comes out of our pockets. So, the fuck you talk about that? But I'm guessing the tariffs is supposed to cut down all the taxes and make us so much billions and trillions of dollars, billions and billions of dollars. I guess that's what the tariffs are supposed to do. And I guess that's the same way as we're going to build a wall between us and Mexico is going to pay for it. I guess that's the same thing. Promises made, promises kept. The fuck you niggas talking about? Oh, he did build a wall. It was Democrats who stopped it. No, he didn't. He did repairs. The fuck you talking about? He did repairs. And how are the Democrats stopping something if he's such a great businessman? How are they stopping something? Oh, you mean because the Congress controls this shit, right? Is that what you mean? Because Congress controls it. Some motherfucker's just a mouthpiece. Congress controls it. Because if he controlled it, then he would have just did it, right? He would have just had the wall built, correct? He would have told China, not Russia, but fucking Mexico, you're paying for it, right? The last I heard, the Mexican president told him, I'm not paying for that fucking wall. That's what the Mexican president said. And he didn't. You guys are fucking delusional, bro. Whatever, bro. Just simply tell me, why are you voting for this guy? That's all I'm asking. You vote for who you want to. I don't give a fuck. I'm just asking you why. What is your reason? And don't mention Kamala and don't mention the Democrats. What is your reason? Because Kamala wasn't the president. She wasn't the vice president when this man was going against everybody else. Yeah. He wasn't when this man won the presidency after Obama's fucking 8 years in term, Kamala wasn't there. Yeah, Kamala wasn't there. It was this guy right here, that guy. So when this guy right here was the president, him, what is it that you like that you want back? Tiki torches. Him golfing more than any president in the history of America after lying and saying that he won't have time to do it. Him doubling the debt more than anybody else in the history of America. When this man said he will have the national debt gone in fucking 2 terms or some shit like that. In his first term, will have it cut in half, and the next term will have it gone. Some shit like that. When in his first term, he fucking did way more damage to the national debt. He raised it higher than anybody else in history. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is it that y'all motherfuckers like. Whatever it is, I don't care. Do what y'all do, but I'm just asking. All right, I'm out.